lot of things happen on this journey of life that we cannot afford to do life without community. You sit down, for instance, as a married man, with men that cheat, with men that talk about, oh, it's okay to cheat. A man is polygamous in nature, yeah, all that gibberish nonsense that they used to talk about. And you sit around people like that. But I'm telling you that there's that subtle space where this thing starts to sit in your heart, if not for you to act it immediately, for you to be comfortable with the thoughts. And as soon as you become comfortable with an idea, I can almost bet you that you are well on your way to recreating that thing. As far as you can be comfortable with the concept, as far as you can be comfortable with the idea, as far as it can sit in your mind and make sense somewhere in your head. If you see an influence that you don't like, it is okay to walk away. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to separate.
Welcome to Music and Muse, a space for heartfelt reflections, vulnerable conversations, and soul lifting inspirations. In each episode, I share my thoughts on life and daily living, along with recommendations of songs that have blessed me and are definitely worth a listen. Just like Matthew chapter 5 verse 16, I am here to shine my light and hopefully encourage you on your journey. So grab a seat and let's gist.
Hi guys, hi family. How is everyone doing today? How are you? How are you feeling? How are you faring? What's happening? How's Nigeria? If you're not in Nigeria, how's your country? What's going on with you? I hope you're feeling okay today. Ever day of the week this is. I don't even know when I'm going to be releasing this episode. Oh well, I hope that you're doing good today. For me, I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling strong, ready to go, ready to go, ready to go, good to go, good to go. So, yes, I'm happy to be back in your faces. And I hope you loved, you liked, or at least you listened to the episode of Music and Muse that was released last week. If you didn't know there was an episode, please, Ejo, I released an episode last week. Go and listen. Go and encourage me to keep putting out episodes of Music and Muse. Please go and stream it. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, on Amazon Music, and it's on YouTube. So whatever platform you want to stream, whatever platform you prefer to stream from, go there and look for Music and Muse with Philippa. Yes, that's the name of the show. My name is spelled Philippa. That's the spelling my mom chose. I know there are several variations, but well, that's the one we're using. Search Music and Muse by Philippa. Okay, so today, as the title may already have implied, I'm going to be telling you some things I learned about drinking fearless. I hope that you took fearless literally as the drink fearless. If you're not in Nigeria, you may not relate, but of course you will relate to the lesson. I hope. But then if you're in Nigeria, I know we all know fearless. If you don't know fearless, you know predator, you know all of these energy drinks, right? So sometime 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, my husband started to drink fearless. I don't know who introduced him to it. I don't know where he found it. I don't know why he likes it. But every time he took fearless, I would try to stay away from him because it repelled me. I have, if you know my history, my background, you know that I have a personal, is it vendetta? What's that word? Hatred. I don't want to say hatred, but I've seen the destructive power of alcohol, right? So, in fact, call it hatred. I do not want to see, smell, hear of alcohol. I just think that alcohol has destroyed more lives than it has made millionaires. And I don't know why anybody takes it. That's by the way. I don't want to go into the scriptural argument of Bible say take small wine, take wine. I don't have energy for that. I've just seen what it has done to my family. And as much as possible, I try to stay far away from alcohol and anything that looks like it. So back to my lesson. My husband went and started taking fearless. I don't even know what the story behind that is or where he picked up the why he tasted it, why he likes it. He started taking fearless. I disliked the smell. Every time he would take it, I would ask him. Almost every time I saw fearless in the car, I'm like, why do you take this thing? I can't stand the smell. I can't stand the sight of it. If he takes it, he can't talk to me. Like I literally will move my face away because it repelled me. I'm trying to paint a picture of how badly I detested fearless, right? Fast forward maybe a year ago, sometimes I'll get in the car, I just want water, I'm thirsty, and the fearless bottle is there sitting pretty, always very chill and cold. And one time I just, before then I had tried it though. It was like the smell is bad, the taste is bad. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to this all these energy drink guys, but I don't understand what's going on with those drinks. I don't. But then I would come into the car and it will be sitting there chilled, and he doesn't ever finish a bottle of drink at a time. I don't know why. He will just take it, he takes his time. So maybe he comes to pick me up from work, and then I just see the bottle and I take a sip just for the cold of it. Something cold just past my throat, right? Not that I liked it though. Not that I even liked the smell. I was sure beginning to adjust to the idea that my husband likes this thing and it's not about to leave our house, our home anytime soon. So, well, fast forward this year, 2025, I discovered that I could take like a good quantity of fearless. When I see it lying around, I would open it. I'm not thirsty, nothing. I'm home. He comes in, he's holding a bottle of fearless, a fearless bottle, a bottle of fearless. Then I would just take a sip. I would take more. I would, I started to take it just the way I would take Coke. I still haven't gotten to that part where I would ever use my money to buy fearless. But then I started buying fearless for my husband all the time. I'll go out, I want to buy a drink. If I'm buying a carbonated drink for myself, please don't preach about carbonated drinks yet. We are recovering, right? We're not addicts, we don't take so much of it, but we take carbonated drinks. And so that's by the way. My thoughts always fly like that, forgive me. So, well, I just realized that recently I've started to take more and more fearless, yeah, and it brought me to the thought of how powerful association is, company, network, the people that you spend your time with, people that you are constantly in conversation with. And recently I made a post about how that the kind of ideas, the kind of safety I have found in communities that I'm planted in the Young Wives Christian Network, in my church community, and the pastors that I have, and the friends that I have such a solid community. And I believe that that is one of the reasons why I have been seen this long. A lot of things happen when, as a woman, you start journeying, you get married, you start having children. Some people get depressed, some people get broke and fall off a lot of things happen on this journey of life that we cannot afford to do life without community. I know that even people in the world recognize that they need network, they need friends, they need people, right? We all do. We all need people. So my concern is not so much that we need people. It is, who are the people that are around you? Who are the people that make up your core group? Who are the people that you spend the most time with? Have you ever realized that you are doing something that you never thought 5, 6, 7 years ago that you were able to, that you were capable to? At a time when, I've done a lot of things in the past that I know I can pinpoint and tell you at this point of my life, guys, I've said yes to a guy because everybody that was my friend at the time was in a relationship. And I just want, of course, I don't count it as a relationship because even after saying yes, I probably saw the guy 1 or 2 times. I didn't know him. I met him like a week. It's a long story there that I'm going to tell you in another episode of Music and Muse. But literally, the guy asked me out, and all of my friends at that time were having. Everybody had a boyfriend. Everybody had a boyfriend that they could call to pick us up and drop us off where we're going. So I felt like the criteria was have a boyfriend, let him be cute, and let him have a car. And then somebody just came along, and I was like, oh, cool, right? And I just said, yeah, I think we're doing online relationship or whatever it was like we saw each other maybe 2 times. I don't even, oh God, I will share this story. I promise. One day, people should just remind me. I will share the whole story of what peer pressure can. No, it's not even peer pressure. These are stupidity and foolishness. I can't even blame it on anybody. I'll tell you the story of that. But have you seen yourself doing something recently, or even in the past? Have you discovered that you started to like a food? For instance, something basic. I'm not saying it's always bad, oh. People, friends, community have pushed us to doing great things that we wouldn't have imagined. Great exploits, amazing things. I know a lot of things I'm doing right now that was because of the influence of maybe my pastor, my husband, somebody that just had to speak into my life, somebody that, of course, I listen to in my circle and all of that. But as much as this can be very, very, very great when you have good people that can push you to do good stuff, these people also, community, people that you keep around you, they can make or mar your life. Literally. And the deception is that you feel like I can be in this company, but I am different. I'm going to control what I do. I will control what I eat around them. Of course, all my friends are alcoholics, but I don't take alcohol. I don't know If you have testimonies of people that it has worked for, I don't know. But so far, from what I have seen, from things that I have heard, one day that bottle, that green bottle, starts to look like a bottle of Sprite. It's the subtleness of it that small, small, you just begin to find to be comfortable around things that ordinarily you as a person, your moral standards, your values would feel like, no, this is a no go area, this is a no no, right? You sit down, for instance, as a married man, with men that cheat, with men that talk about, oh, it's okay to cheat. A man is polygamous in nature, yeah, all that gibberish nonsense that they used to talk about. And you sit around people like that, but you are like, oh no, me, I'm a believer. I'm a child of God. I'm a Christian. The Bible says otherwise. I do. It's one man, one wife. I don't believe all of that. But all the time you are hanging out with people that are selling these thoughts to you again and again. All of your conversations, you are not engaging. In fact, you may think that you are the one that is standing there telling them no, 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 no. But I'm telling you that there's that subtle space where this thing starts to sit in your heart. If not for you to act it immediately, for you to be comfortable with the thoughts. There are people that before they felt like, oh, LGBTQW what? No, not around me, my children. Until they started having friends and they're like, oh, this person is cool, but is gay. Of course, it's okay to be gay. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. And then, I'm just trying to paint a picture of how that your defenses would ordinarily, naturally lower once you're around people that you trust. So make sure that the people that you trust are people that are upholding the kind of values and the kind of morals that you uphold, so that you're not having this battle of consistently losing yourself, literally, because all of the things that you think I believe I hold on to, before you know it, small, small, it will be going away. You just be, oh well, yes, I know that I don't think that alcohol is good, but of course alcohol is not bad. And I have friends that drink, they're even drunkards, but they're not bad people, right? You start trying to look for English to just explain why it's not so bad. And as soon as you become comfortable with an idea, I can almost bet you that you are well on your way to recreating that thing. As far as you can be comfortable with the concept, as far as you can be comfortable with the idea, as far as you can sit in your mind and make sense somewhere in your head, believe me, one day is opportunity you are looking for, you will recreate. So today, I'm just thinking about community. I'm thinking about company. I'm thinking of people that we call friends, that we spend our time with, that we love to sit with. And I just thought to ask you, if you take a look around your circle right now, look at everybody that's in your life that has been contributing, the people you spend the most time with. Do they uphold the same values? Do they look at what you value as valuable, or they just look at you as the mad person in our group? Are they helping you to be accountable to the things that you claim are valuable? Not claim, like, of course, you know what I mean. Those things that you believe and you uphold, are the people around you helping you to hold that in where? Or are they helping you to fall off? Are they dragging you down, pulling you down, or pulling you away? Or are they helping you be the person with the values that you envision, the person that you want to be, with the kind of values that you want to have and hold on to, right? So it applies for me in every area of life. And it's the fact that we actually are never forced to be in any circle. You are never forced to be in any community. You can remove yourself instantly at any point you feel like there is influence here. Because whether we like it or not, the people that we spend the most time with will influence us in a way. If you see an influence that you don't like, it is okay to walk away. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to separate. Of course, I'm not talking about marriage. But in this life, please, friendships, watch it, watch it, watch it. Don't end your life because you want to be friends with somebody, right? I hope that that made sense. This is my lesson just from drinking fearless. Like I said, music and music is just the thoughts that comes to my head at any point on any topic. Of course, it's going to reflect my values as a believer. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm a child of God. So my life, everything I do, everything I say is going to constantly project the values of Jesus that I uphold, right? And so I hope that you found something worthwhile. You found something special, even as you listen to the episode today. Yes, if you have missed any previous episodes, go back, go back. Last week I had another episode out. Just go watch previous episodes, leave a comment, please like, Please find me on Spotify, on Apple Music, on Amazon Music. Find Music and Muse with Philippa. Subscribe and like it and leave a comment. Do all that you can to encourage me to keep putting out this content because it means a lot to me and I really, really want to keep on doing this. And hopefully, I believe that this will get better and bigger, right? With time, maybe we'll have some interviews, we'll invite some people and just gist with them. Okay, so on the music corner of Music and the Muse this week, I want to recommend a song by my dear, dear brother K Strings. The title of the song is Tare. Tare literally means together, right? Like with somebody, and it's Tare de Yesu. That song has been a blessing to us in my home. My daughter does not understand Hausa, but she loves to sing the song. My husband too he loves K strings. He loves K string songs. I've been privileged to do a song with K strings titled Karfina, and he's such a dear brother that we love, that we honor, and we just respect. We love the work he's doing, the grace of God upon his life. And the song Tare is a must listen. He released it a while ago, but it's still the song for the season for me. And I would recommend that you go and listen to Tare by K Strings, available on all streaming platforms. If you don't understand Hausa, that's okay. When you go and you search, you would see the translation of what it means. And leave a comment if you like Tare by K Strings. Until next time, I am your host. I am Philippa, and I hope that you have a great weekend, great week, great month. Just have a great life.
And that is a wrap on today's episode of Music and Muse. I hope it resonated with you. If you found this episode worthwhile, kindly subscribe, share, and leave a review available on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music. To share your thoughts or suggest topics for future episodes, connect with me on social media at official Philippa. Until next time, stay blessed.